Yeah, baby, we live right here, Rev T Sports Survivor. We gonna hit y'all real quick on Saturday. We know it's playoff Saturday. We know y'all want to get to y'all TVs, get ready to go to the grocery store and do what you need to do. So we gonna do this impromptu like a fish, the ox, and the kangaroo. We live, we sit there. I'm Rev T. Hashtag. You can find Rev T. You can find me at all over social media. And that's party over there, y'all. Playoff party, that is. At Green 34 over there on Twitter. Y'all can go follow him and chop it up. But party, the Washington football team, they in the playoffs. I mean, before we even start talking about Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, let's talk about how they got there, Paul. The Washington football team, NFC East champions. And this happened by chance last Sunday night against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now Paulie, tell me this, Paulie, and let's be honest. You know, some people say they don't deserve to be there because if the Philadelphia Eagles didn't sit down Jalen Hurts, that the Eagles might have had a chance to put the Washington football team out the playoffs. Let's talk about that real quick, Paulie.
Hey, man, that's just a bunch of salty people, man. You know what? Hey, what's not to say that Jalen Hurts went back there and did the same thing Sudfeld did, throw interceptions. You know, I mean, he's had a penchant for turnovers the past couple of games anyways, man. So that's just hypothetically speaking, man. He wasn't having a killer game. I mean, he was effective with his legs. You know, that's about it, though. You know, hey, we was a second half team. We did what we needed to do during the season. You know, we deserve to be the champions, and we are the champions. All that stuff is just people being salty, man.
He said, let me remind the people one time, champions. See that?
Champions,
2020
man.
NFC Division champions. Put a stamp on that. But look, though, party, we live. We so glad to be here with the people this morning. We not gonna hold y'all long because we know it's playoff on Saturday, Paulie. Playoff Sunday, and guess what? It's happening here in the DMV, man. That's a damn good feeling right about now. All over in the DMV, all over the world for all the Washington football team fans. But let me ask you this. We all know what's at stake, and we all know who coming to town. Tom Brady, right? Go. Super Bowl champion multiple times with New England Patriots. First year with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They won, 11 games this year. They in the playoffs. And they coming to FedEx Field tonight, Saturday night, to be real disruptive to the Washington football team and its momentum that they've been on right now. So let me ask you, Paulie, what is there to be concerned about tonight's game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? What's the concern?
Hey, look, man. In the words of probably the best professional wrestler of all time, Ric Flair, you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. You know what I mean? You got to walk that aisle. You know, we're going to walk that aisle tonight. You know, that's all. So you got to go out there and compete. I'm not worrying about it's the GOAT and this, and they got this. You know what? They need to worry about us. You know, I'm like my man Chase here. We coming, Tom. We want you, Tom. We want Tom Brady. We want the best.
And just to piggyback off your statement, that statement that came from Chase Young, that kind of inspired me in my words with the hype message for the week. Because when you sum it all up and you put it all together, one with common sense was basically say that Chase Young let the NFL and especially Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks know that we ain't afraid of no GOAT.
Exactly, man. We can't go out there
and so at the end of the day, Paulie, I anticipate this Washington football team to come out there and really make some noise with this team.
Hey, listen, man. We got a young team, an energetic team. So I expect to come out there with that energy, playing hard. You know, we're gonna take the game to them, man. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, man. You can't beat the champ by no decision. You gotta knock him out.
I'm looking for a knockout
tonight. I'm looking for the knockout tonight, man. Like I said, I ain't scared of these dudes, man. They shouldn't be scared of them, man. Hey, they put their helmet on just like we put our helmets on, man.
Right.
Hey, so look, all that scared and this and favor and all that. That's just media hype, man. That's for media and that's for Vegas.
So let's say this, Paulie. What does the Washington football team need to do to beat this Tampa Bay Buccaneer defense? Because you know they got Pierre Paul, who they got, who's been having a good year with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just to name one, they got a couple of other pieces on that defense that really been playing some good defensive ball right about now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to coincide along with Tom Brady and the offense doing. And this word coming out of Redskin Park through media sources that, well, Alex Smith ain't doing too good right now as far as healing with that injured calf. So it's a great chance. It's a great chance as of right now, what I'm seeing through the reports from people who report on the Washington football team, because we don't report on the Washington football team here on the Rev T Sports.
We talk about the football
We just
team.
talk about them. We just have a conversation. So in no form or fashion do we claim that we reporting on the team. Sorry. They pay people to do that. They don't pay us.
Facts. Hey, look, man. This is what we need to do as far as attacking that defense. We just need to be clean. With no turnovers. We need, just like I said, our defense need to attack. Our offense need to attack also. We need to be playing downhill. They have an aggressive defense. So we have to keep them off balance also. We need to be able to run that ball. We need to throw some screens in there too. We need to get the screens to the running backs going. Look at a team like New Orleans who beat them twice. They got a steady diet of Alvin Kamara. And we got two backs in the shape of Alvin Kamara. So we definitely need to feed Gibson and we need to feed McKissick. We need to do the things that is successful for us. Those two backs are successful for us. Logan Thomas is successful for us. McLaurin is successful for us. Cam Sims is successful for us. So we just need to do what we do. Not worrying about what they do, but we need to do what we do. Let them react
and everything else will be all right. That's right. We sitting in live Rev T Sports Survival. I'm Tavon Fennell. Hashtag Rev T Senior is where you can find me at all over. I said hashtag Rev T Senior. I'm sitting there thinking about my baby boy, baby T. Hashtag Rev T is where you can find me at all over social media. Tavon Fennell Senior over there on Facebook. Hey, that's Paulie at Green34 over there on Twitter. Y'all make sure y'all hit him up. Go chop him
Hail
up.
to the W, baby. Hail to the W.
Down in the 757, man, holding it down. We taking it on. But listen here, though, Paulie. My thing is when it comes to this Washington football team, and I hate to say it and put it out there, I really believe that this game might come down to the special teams. And when I say special teams, I'm talking about on two facets, that is. One, field position. We can't have Steven Sims Jr. out there muffing the football, making bad decisions when it comes to whether he gonna catch the ball. Man, if it don't look right, it's easy to push your hand, wave your hand in the air, and wave it like you just don't care. So they know you waving it off and you letting them do what they need to do. But at the end of the day, right. But at the end of the day, though, Paulie, here's what I really want to get at. And I said this again, and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sitting here trying to work with this phone camera here. But I said it again, and I'll say this today. Dustin Hopkins going to have to show up for this Washington football team in order for them to be successful.
Yeah,
Dustin Hopkins is going to have to go out there and have a damn good football game for this Washington football team. That means is when his number is called, he can't be missing no extra points. When his number is called, he can't be missing those 3 points. We got to go out there and play football and put points on the board. And Paulie, I call it this. PPCC. Points, pressure, control the clock. That's the formula for the Washington football team to win the game. PPC, points, pressure, control the clock. If they can do those things on all three cylinders, then I think that this Washington football team has a good chance of beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Paulie?
Well, look, you control the clock by sustaining drives, converting on third downs, picking up first downs on second downs. You know what I mean? That's how you control the clock. I'm not a big fan of saying we need to win time of possession, like intentionally just trying to run the clock down. Run your offense. Mm-hmm. If you're effective in your offense, controlling the clock comes hand in hand with that. But if you just try to put an emphasis on running down the clock, I think you could tend to get into mistakes and other things, as far as like snap count. You want to keep this team off balance, man. You know what I mean? You want to just to me, just trying to run down the clock is playing scared. We're not out here playing scared, man. We out here playing to win.
That's right.
We out here to do our thing, man. We're not playing scared. This team is not a scared team. We out here ready to win.
Daryl Williams over there on Facebook say they don't score enough points, Rev. And hey, brother, I know that. And we not blinded that fact, but going into this playoff game, even when things seem a little shaky right now, you got to go in there, if you a fan, with some optimistic. I'm a fan. Before I'm a sports analyst or before I talk this thing about the Washington football team, I'm a fan. So at the end of the day, I'm optimistic that maybe Scott Turner and company and Coach Rivera have put an offensive plan together where they think they can attack this Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense. Because let's not act like this Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense is ranked low in the NFL. You don't get to the playoffs having a bad defense. But can I say this though? Defense. We've seen a scenario or two before when the team can really run the table in the playoffs just by having a good defense. Ask a team up the road called the Baltimore Ravens how that worked out for them and Trent Dilfer. Trent Dilfer couldn't really throw a long, deep pass worth nothing, but he did enough for them to run the ball. He did enough for them to be able to get the ball out of his hand and make smart decisions with the football. Make smart decisions with the football.
Hey, Rev.
Yeah, yes.
We had an example of that in our own history. Remember we beat Tampa Bay with Mark Brunell throwing for what? 95 yards, 85 yards?
Yes.
So we have our own history of that, of defensive football. Defensive playoff football. All we got to do what we do, put some heat on Tom Brady. And I keep hearing people saying, oh, well, they got to get to him because he likes to get the ball out of his hand quickly. Yeah, you're right. The New England Tom Brady likes to get the ball out of his hand quickly. But Bruce Arians' offense, they want to push the ball downfield. So getting the ball out of Brady's hands quickly might work in our favor. We might want him to get the ball out quickly, to go to intermediate routes. We just need to tackle. If they run them intermediate routes, catch the ball, tackle them. Let's get our hands up. Almost like how we played against Big Ben. And then get some turnovers. Look, man, this game is there for us to win, man. It really is. It really is. This game is there for us to win. I heard your one guy say we don't score points. Well, you know what? This is not you're thinking of accumulation of a 16-game season. Right now, we down a one-game season. All right, we can score points in one game. You know what I mean? We score points in other games. Consistently, have we scored a lot of points? No. But we can do it in one game. We're on one-game season
that's
now.
That's what I say. Daryl Williams, I'm not but realistic. I'm realistic with you, brother. I hear what you're saying, and hey, I agree with you. We don't score enough points. We haven't scored enough points. But, hey, man, the sun will come out tomorrow. And maybe the sun might just be shining down on the Washington football team, or with the moon that is on Saturday night against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when it comes to this offense. Paulie, I'm just as scared for this offense as the offense is scared for itself right now. And when I say this, I don't mean that I'm scared, but I mean that I'm kind of worried about how this all may pan out. Where's the spark gonna come from? Because there's reports as well that's coming out that Terry McLaurin might be doubtful for this game tonight, fighting that ankle injury. So you know, at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, Paulie, this Washington football team offense, this Washington football team's special teams is really going to be the key to this win, because I'm not worried about the defense. I really believe that them young Bucks, I really believe that Jack Del Rio has put together a game plan for them young Bucks to go ahead and take care of it. TCB against that Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. I believe that.
Yes.
So if you ask me where my concern is with the offense. My concern is with what the special teams is going to do and how they going to pan out. We live sitting in
That's only right.
We Sports Survival. I'm Tavon Fennell Sr. Hashtag RevT is where you can find me at all over social media. At WFT Rev over there on Twitter. And that's Greed over there. That's Paulie, y'all. Did I point it this way? That way like that. Yeah. That's Paulie over there, man. Something like that. You know. That's Paulie over there at Greed 34 over there.
Hail to the W.
Right, y'all. So,
Hail
we just sitting there bringing to you live Saturday. We don't want to hold you up. It's playoff Saturday, man, in NFL. So glad glad to be able to mention that the Washington football team is one of these teams that's in the playoffs, instead of us just looking at the games talking about other teams and what they doing. So being that said, Paulie, what's your prediction for the game?
All right, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna hit them up on. Hey, I like the Bills today. I like Seattle today, and I like the Washington football team, homie. 27-21. 27-21, brother. That's how we rolling, man.
I'm riding with
I got three touchdowns and 2 field goals.
I'm riding with you with the Bills in Seattle today, but most of all, I'm riding with the Washington football team, Paulie. I believe that they can go out there and they can disrupt Tom Brady. I believe it's going to come down to 2 things for them to win the game. One of those Tom Brady drives that could win them the game or lose them the game, or it's going to come down to Dustin Hopkins being able to make a crucial 3-point field goal for them to secure the lead with a little bit of time left in the game for Tom Brady to believe to make his magic. So I'm going to say 24-17 Washington football team. Put a stamp on that, Paulie.
And that's why I got 27-21, man. You know, I got Sugarfoot going down there and kicking that field goal to force them to have to score the ball, to score a touchdown on the last possession, and our defense will rise to the occasion. And not only that, we will have a decent defensive touchdown today. I got 2 touchdowns by the offense, 1 by the defense, and 2 Sugarfoot Hopkins field goals.
Man, hey, that's good money right there. But listen here, though, y'all. Anybody got any predictions you want to put out before we get out of here? Throw them up in the comment section so we can get them up on the screen for the people to see. But
it was written.
But at the end of the day, Paulie, man, it's a good feeling in the city right now. It's a good feeling in the DMV to have the Washington football team in the playoffs, and I'm just real excited. I'm real hyped about what's going to happen this evening. I'm real curious to see what's going to happen this evening.
Oh yeah! I'm excited.
What Michael Jackson used to sing.
I'm excited.
They give me butterflies right now.
I'm excited, and I just can't hide it.
They give me. He's singing.
I'm excited. We're going to win today, man. I'm telling you. No,
So
hey,
yeah,
nobody in the world believes we're gonna win except for me, you, the rest of our fans, and the team. That sounds good to me, man. I'm excited, man. We're gonna take it to them, man. I'm telling you,
yeah.
man.
And you
Trying
gotta
to
go,
see the
you
Super
gotta
Bowl
go in
early,
there
man.
believing. And let me say this before we get out of here, Party. We try to see if we get a couple more comments up on the screen. Let me say this, you know, early in the middle of the week, we saw talks about Deshaun Watson or whatever trying to be traded from the Houston, and I saw a lot of fans talking about possibly him coming to DC or what, and all that's good talking everything, y'all. But at the end of the day, though, the focus right now, and the focus always is when it came to this Washington football team, outside of everything that's happening in the world and over here in the Capitol, and my respect to the officer that was killed over there trying to protect the Capitol. My respect goes out to the young lady who lost her life trying to get into the Capitol. But I'm not going to go into politics, but we just, and to all those people, man, let's try to find some peace in the world. But partly through all of that that's going on with the Washington football team, the focus should just be staying on trying to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and trying to progress, advance in the playoffs. We can talk about all that later. That's what it could have, should have talked about. But my mindset, and I encourage the other fans' mindset, it's the goal is start take that energy and believe in the team. Because we can't be up there in the stadium, right? We can't be there to be a part of this moment. So they need the energy, they need the mojo to come from all over to get this job done in more ways than one. Part of your thoughts.
Hey, that's the benefits of having a young team. They're going to bring that energy regardless. And not even that. We have a young team, but the core of our young players are from successful college programs. They want that feeling again. They're used to that winning feeling. You know what I mean? They know how what it takes to play in games like this. You know, these guys are ready, man. I'm telling you, I've been watching. I've been going across the internet and following a couple of these guys and seeing their comments and their videos. These guys are ready to play, man, and I'm excited for them, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's the benefit of having a young team, man. You don't got to say too much to get a young guy going, man. You know, they know what's at stake. You know, hey, you seen it. You seen it from the last whistle against the Eagles. Tom, I'm coming. We coming, Tom. You know what I mean? We coming, Tom. You don't get older veterans with that vigor right after the gun for the next game. You know what I mean? These guys are ready.
I'm starting to get happy.
I'm trying to give you the Holy Ghost. You usually give us the Holy Ghost. I'm trying to give it to you, my brother. Let's go. You know what I mean? We coming, Tom. You coming to our house. So go get some of this DC cold.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. I got happy. I sit in and knocked the camera over, but you know, it just got me ready. I'm ready to sing right about now, Paul. You know, like, I'm a soldier of the burgundy and gold. 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 Yeah, Paulie. So you know, but we're not gonna hold y'all long. It's playoff Saturday here in the NFL. Playoff Saturday in the DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell, hashtag RevTees, where you can find me at all over social media. Hey, man. Hey, listen here, man. Paulie, that's Green 34 Paulie over there doing this thing. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him on Twitter. Hey, Robbie Gross, Sports on the Hill Podcast, believe. AG Money Man, believe. Steve Jones, believe. Thurl Williams, believe. Deion Proctor, believe. Gaylord Fraser, believe. Hey, Maria Del Carmen, believe, baby. Ben Sawyer, believe. And Redskin Nation. Excuse me, did I say Redskin Nation? Yeah, I did. Washington Football Nation. Berkeley Gold Nation. In the final minutes, in the final hours, Stand up with all your burgundy and gold power and say, hail to the Washingtons. Hail to the Washingtons. Beat the Bucks. Beat the Bucks. We ain't afraid of no go. Believe, baby. Hey, I'm Tavon Fennell Sr. Hashtag Rev T. Hey, and that's Paulie over there, y'all, at Green 34. We see y'all maybe after. Well, no, we see y'all tomorrow. We're going to talk about this after the game. Hey, Paulie, look, let's go on 10 o'clock sharp. No, 11 o'clock sharp. Sunday morning, we're going to be back on talking about what happened after the game and if the Washington football team advanced. Again, I'm Tavon Fennell Sr. Hashtag Rev T. That's Paulie over there. Playoff Party at Green 34. I tell it to the young. I tell it to the old. You got to come to the Rev T Sports Survivor. Fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. Hey, Paulie.
Tom,
I believe, Paulie. I believe.
We coming, Tom. We coming, Tom. We coming, Tom.
We ain't afraid to no go.
We coming, Tom.
Love somebody.